Good evening to Miss Jose and my fellow friends. So today we will be presenting our major project for co-curriculum in education subject. So the content that we will present today is introduction, activities, budget, before, during, and after program, SWOT, and our conclusion, which is our self-reflection. So before we start, this is our group member name, which is me, Jennifer Masha, Kardin Dave, Nafarina, Narhomi, Natalia, Cheryl, Naim, and Amira. So we move to the first presenter, which is Narhomi.
So as we reflect on our journey in the curriculum in education course, we learned how important curricular activities are for student holistic development. Our group designed and carried out two activities, which is Basket It Right and Gadget Detective. As a primary school under the Disconnect and Discover D&D Club. So this experience allows us to apply theory into real practice and see the positive impact on students. Through this activity, which encouraged teamwork, critical thinking, and vocabulary building while promoting a healthy balance between technology and real-life interaction. This project has helped us grow as future educators, and we hope that to inspire students to enjoy learning beyond the classroom.
I will present activity 1 called Basket It Right. The main purpose of this activity is to help students understand how they spend their time, especially the difference between gadget time and healthy real life activities. First, let me explain the objectives. Through this activity, students will think about how they use their time, know the difference between gadget activities and real life activities, and learn how to balance gadget use with healthy real life fun. Next, the material used are very simple. We use activity cards, a blind box filled with slime, two baskets labeled too much gadget time and healthy real fun. Now I will explain the instructions. Students will take one card from the blind box and read the activities written on the card. Students decide which basket the activity belongs to, and then they will put the card into the correct basket, and they will continue until the time is up. For the procedure, the teacher will explain screen time versus real life fun. Then the teacher shows the two baskets and explain their labels. After that, students will take turns picking a card, reading it, and sorting it into the correct basket. At the end, the teacher will review the answer together with the students. That's all from me.
So as for my part, I will be presenting our activity 2, which is words detective. So the objective for this activity is build awareness of common digital apps among the students. The second objective is encourage teamwork without the gadget. And the last one is promote balance between screen time and real life interaction between the students. So the material that we use for this activity is 12 the 12 hidden words in the word search sheet, the 12 clue pictures, highlighter for the student to highlight the word search.
So for the budget, so we agreed to collect 6 ringgit 11 cents each person. So the total is 48 80 cents. So we buy a A4 color printer, A4 laminate, and slime. So the total is RM 48.90 cents. So that's all for me.
So I will explain about the preparations before and during for our program, which is for before the program, our groups discuss and finalize two book activities, which is Basket It Right and Gadget Detective. And we also prepared all materials such as baskets, flashcards, laminate sheets, word searches, and markers. And we also presented our ideas to our lecturer and revived feedback to improve the activities. So they would be more engaging, challenging, and suitable for primary school students. For activity one, which is basket it right, first thing first, we all group brainstorm together about the scenarios too much gadget time vs healthy real fun. For this activity, we created colorful flashcards. Showing situations related to too much gadget time and healthy real fun. So initially, students were supposed to read a card and place it in the correct basket. However, on the proposed activity with our lecturer, uh, she suggested that making it more exciting. We improved it by turning it into a running game and adding a blind box filled with slime to surprise the students. And also, we made the activity more fun, interactive, and memorable. And then our lecturer also advised us to give clearer instructions and manage the activities confidently. And then for the gadget detective, activity 2, so for the activity 2, which is word searches, mainly it involved printed materials. At first, it was only a word search activity. After feedback from our lecturer, which is Mr. Sis, she asked she asked me to edit pictures matching related to gadget overuse and healthy alternatives so that can make the activities more interactive. And also, our lecturer gave us advice on improving our instructions, timing, and classroom management, such as activity 1. Next, for during the program, for the activity 1, which is basket it right, during the program, which is the day of the program, we prepared all materials early. We had to complete the blind box on the same morning, but we managed to finish it on time. When we arrived at the school, heavy rain forced us to move our booth location twice. Although it was tiring, we adapted quickly and set up again at the original locations. For the activity 1, basket it right. Before students arrived, we practiced our instructions and rules. The students were enthusiastic and reacted strongly to the blind box, which made the activity more exciting. They worked well, they worked well in group, supported each other, and enjoyed the game. Although we faced small issues with scoring and rain, we adjusted quickly to ensure safety. Most of all students test the cards correctly, showing that the activities match their level well. And for the activity 2, which is Gadget Detective, for the activity 2, so in this activity, we face time and weather challenges. Some groups arrive late and the rain damaged parts of our materials. However, we adjusted our instructions, protected the materials, and spoke louder so students could hear clearly. Despite these challenges, students remained focused and performed very well in matching pictures and completing the word search accurately. So that is all for my part.
So I will be continuing the after event for the closing ceremony. After we done with the activity, our group clean up our booth and organize all the material afterward. Then we move the student to the main hall for the prize giving session for the winning student group. Our lecturer, which is Miss Jose, uh, present the certification of appreciation to the school uh, representative. Then we move on to the photo session with the student, teachers, and facilitators. The closing ceremony later ended with a speech from the lecturer and the school representative. Then the program smoothly end with a positive note. That is all.
Okay, for the strength SWOT of our activity, one of the main strengths was high student engagement. The students were very active and excited because the activities were game based and interactive. Another strength was that the activities were fun but still meaningful as they help students understand the difference between too much gadget use and healthy activities. The activities also encouraged teamwork, where students worked together and supported their group members. In addition, the tasks were suitable for mixed proficiency levels, so all students were able to participate and contribute. Lastly, the use of creative visuals, movements, and hands on material helped attract students' attention and made the learning experience more enjoyable.
SWOT. Weaknesses for the SWOT is limited space for movement during activities, pose a risk of injuries and affected smooth executions. And for the opportunities is develop strong teamwork skills through collaborative planning and executive, develop leadership skill through taking on different roles and responsibility. Third is practice event management and time management skill. And lastly, for the opportunities is build confidence and ability to lead and manage event effectively.
So the truth is students may find it hard to reduce their gadget use because they are used to spending a lot of time on screens. They may struggle to stay focused on the activity. Next, some students may not participate actively. They might feel shy, distracted, or rely on their group members instead of contributing. The third is classroom distraction can affect discussion, talking noise or losing focus can interrupt group work and reduce meaningful learning. Another challenge is unclear instruction. When students do not understand what to do, they may feel confused or depend too much on others. So lastly, limited time may reduce understanding and sharing. Students may not have enough time to think, discuss, or fully understand the activity. So next.
Next is my part in conclusion, which is develop essential skill in teamwork, communications, and problem solving. Second is gain practical experience in project management and leaderships. Next is demonstrate the importance of social responsibility and community engagement. and learn to work collaboratively and adapt to changing circumstances, apply theoretically concept to real world problem, and lastly is develop creativity, critical thinking, and time management skill.
So, in conclusion, participating in the Disconnect and Discover D&D Club project was a meaningful experience for me. It allowed me to apply what I learned in the BD 1083 curriculum in education course, especially in event planning, teamwork, and time management. Activities like Basket It Right and Gadget Detective taught me how important good planning for smooth execution is. So personally, this project helped me to step out of my comfort zone and build confidence when interacting with the student. Seeing the student enjoy and benefit from our activities make me feel happy and proud. Overall, this experience strengthens my passion for teaching, and I'm excited to apply this skill in the future projects. Next.
So, as for my self reflection, in this major project, I became the leader of my group, so it was a good experience for me. Even though I faced a few challenges and difficulties, but I managed to overcome them with the guidance from my subject lecturer and my group member as well. So, other than that, I also learned how to be a good instructor who can explain about our game clearly, which is I handled the detective game with Nana to the students. At first, my instruction quite confusing because I tend to stutter, but with the second group, I managed to give the instruction clearly with a good voice projection as well, and my tone become more cheerful to motivate the students. Furthermore, I also gained a deeper understanding of the importance of teamwork and the effective collaboration as well. Even though we arrived late at the school, we still to manage set up our booth quickly by helping each other. So we divided our team into two groups to handle our two games, which, which is the basket it right game, handled by our three members, while the another members and I managed to manage our gadget detective game because the other the other the other members of our group handling the other activity and become the facilitator also. So working together taught me how to communicate better, share share the task fairly, and trust my group member. So despite the few challenges, we also supported each other and complete the project successfully. But personally, I feel proud and satisfied because my team and I managed our club booth well, and it ran smoothly even though we faced a few challenges. The students that participated in our game also enjoy our activity, and they also understood the objective of our club. So this major project show me how co-curricular activity also can enhance the student development outside the classroom by improving their problem solving abilities, creativity, and their engagement. So lastly, overall in this major project was a valuable learning experience for me. It's not only helped me to develop a leadership and communication skills, but it is also taught me the importance of teamwork, patience, and adaptability. I'm so grateful for the guidance of my lecturer and the support from my group members, and I believe the skill and lesson I gained from this subject will benefit me in future academic and co-curricular activity. That is all for me. I will pass to the next.
To conclude, this project has been a very meaningful and valuable experience for me. I had the opportunity to become a facilitator for group LRs, and through this role, I learned that learning does not always have to be serious to be effective. By using fun and interactive activities, students can understand important message more easily. Designing the basket it right activity was one of my proudest moments in this project. I planned the activity by thinking from the students' point of view, what they would enjoy, what they could understand, and how the activity could learn